Hi, David here from Guitaria Music Tuition, and today we're going to look at the notes on the guitar. So there are 12 notes in music, and it's basically the alphabet from A to G, but we do have something called sharps and flats in between these notes. But there are some exceptions. There are no B sharp notes, and there is no E sharp notes, and there is no C flat note, and there is no F flat note. Okay, so I'm going to presume you know the 6 open strings of the guitar: E, A, D, G, B, E. So if we take the thickest string E, after that on the first fret is F, because F is after E in the alphabet. So remember, there is no E sharp. Then after F we have F sharp on the second fret. Then move up one more, we have the next letter in the alphabet, which is G. Then if we move up one more fret, we have G sharp. Now after G sharp, it goes back to the first letter of the alphabet, which is I. So on the 5th fret, we have I. On the 6th fret, we have I sharp. On the 7th fret, we have B. Then on the 8th fret, we have the next letter in the alphabet, C, because there is no B sharp, remember. So after C, on the 9th fret, we have C sharp. The 10th fret, we have the next letter in the alphabet, D. 11th fret, we have D sharp. On the 12th fret, we are back to E. So the 12th fret is a repeating point of the open string. So if you're starting on an E string, then the 12th fret on the E string is also an E. So let's go over that one more time. So we had E, we have the 1st fret F, 2nd fret F sharp, the 3rd fret is G, the 4th fret is G sharp, 5th fret is I, 6th fret is I sharp, 7th fret is B, 8th fret is C, 9th fret is C sharp, 10th fret is D, 11th fret is D sharp, the 12th fret is E. So a sharp is 1 fret higher than the note. So for example, if the 1st fret is an F, then 1 fret higher, so the 2nd fret is F sharp. G is on the 3rd fret, 1 fret higher is G sharp. The 5th fret is I, the 6th fret is I sharp. Okay, so I mentioned earlier we have something called flats as well. So a flat is 1 fret back or 1 fret lower of the note. So for example, if the 3rd fret is a G, if we go back 1 fret to the 2nd fret, this is a G flat, which was also, remember, F sharp. So F sharp and G flat is the same note, it's got 2 names. If we take the 5th fret, for example, this note was I, up 1 was I sharp, and the 7th fret is B, so back 1 fret of B is B flat, which is the same as I sharp. So I sharp and B flat is the same note. The same principles apply to all the other strings on the guitar. So if we take the open I string, what's after I? Well, on the 1st fret on the I string we have an I sharp. Then on the 2nd fret we have the next letter in the alphabet, which is B. Then on the 3rd fret we have C, because remember there's no B sharp, which means there's no C flat either. So before C we just have B, then after B we have C. Continuing with that, on the 4th fret we would have C sharp, then we have D, D sharp, 7th fret E, then on the 8th fret we have F, because remember there's no E sharp. So after F, on the 9th fret we have F sharp, then on the 10th fret we have G, 11th fret G sharp, and the 12th fret we are back to I, which is the same as the open string. Remember, the 12th fret is a repeating point of the open strings. So you can continue this across all the strings. So on the next string, D, the 1st fret is D sharp, 2nd fret is an E, third fret is F, so there's no E sharp, remember, and so on and so on. So if you look at the screen now, you'll see a picture of a fretboard map, which shows you all the notes on the guitar up until the 12th fret. So as I mentioned, the 12th fret is a repeating point of the open strings. So the E string on the 12th fret is also an E. On the open I string, the 12th fret you have an I. Open D string on the 12th fret is a D. G string on the 12th fret is a G. The open B string, 12th fret is a B. And then on the high E, 12th fret is also an E. So what that means then is the 13th fret is a repeating point of the first fret. So for example, on the low E string on the first fret we have an F. So the 13th fret on the E string is an F. So the second fret will be the same as the 14th fret. And the third fret would be the same as the 15th fret note. So it's a mirror image. So frets 1 to 11 start at frets 13 and onwards. So some guitars will have 24 frets, some have 22, some have 21. If you have 24 frets, then on the 24th fret, you'll also have a repeating point again. So on the open E string, on the 12th fret we had an E, and on the 24th fret we also have an E. On the I string, on the 12th fret we have an I, on the 24th fret we also have an I. Now, if you've only got 22 or 21 frets, then that will be cut short slightly, but from the 13th fret it is still a repeating point. Okay, so this might feel like a lot to take in at the moment, but just start with one string at a time. So just learn the notes on the low E string up until the 12th fret, then practice those for a week or so. Then after you've done that, try and remember the notes on the I string. So most chords, bar chords, power chords, scales do start on the thickest two strings. So if you get familiar with the notes on the thickest two strings, then that basically has you covered for most things. So for example, if you're playing the minor pentatonic scale and you're going to start this on the 5th fret, this note is an I, so this would then make it the I minor pentatonic scale. If you start that scale from the 3rd fret, this note was a G, so then that would make that the G minor pentatonic scale. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this useful. Don't forget to click the link in the description for the fretboard map. So let me know how you get on in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.